So when I say solve, I know I want to get the variable by itself. So I ask, why is the variable x not by itself? So we are adding 15, and then the x is right beside 6/7. So that means the x is being multiplied by 6/7 and adding 15. So I want to undo both of those things. Which one do I want to undo first? Get rid of the adding 15 because it's farther away. So we subtract 15 from both sides. That's going to cancel. I'm going to be left with 6/7 x, and I'm going to have a negative 6 over here. Now I just subtracted from both sides. So does that make my inequality change its direction? No, it should still be facing the same way. We only change the direction when we multiply or divide by negative. So that one should still face the same direction. Now the x is being multiplied by 6/7. So if you have a calculator, just divide by 6/7. So that would give you x. That would be negative 7. And now I divided by 6/7. So should my inequality stay or should I change the direction?
Nope, you divide by a positive number.
I divided by a positive number, so it should still stay in the same direction. So my final answer here would be x is greater than negative 7. So if I had to graph that on a number line, the point I'm most interested in is negative 7. So I would put that in the middle. Two numbers that are smaller than negative 7 are negative 8 and negative 9. Two numbers that are bigger than negative 7 are negative 6 and negative 5. Now I put a circle around my point of interest, which is negative 7. And then read. I want everything that is greater than negative 7 to be shaded in. So greater than negative 7 is going to be towards the right. We shade the arrow. And then it's going to be an open circle because negative 7 is not included as an answer. plus 6 is less than or equal to negative 8. Now I have just one variable, so I want to get it by itself. So to get rid of the 6, we're going to subtract 6. And that should give negative 7y and negative 14. Inequality should still be the same direction. And now y is being multiplied by negative 7. So I'm going to divide by negative 7. So that's going to be y. That's going to be 2. And because I divided by negative, I need to change the direction of my inequality. So that would give y must be greater than or equal to 2. So if I graph that, it should be 2. Should be a closed circle and shaded towards the right. Okay, 33. We've got t over 5 minus 6 is less than or equal to negative 11. So what do I want to get rid of first? Yeah, get rid of the x. So there is no x, so we're good. Do I want to get rid of dividing by 5 or subtracting 6 first? Subtracting 6 is farther away, so we would add 6 to both sides. That should give me t over 5. Negative 11 plus 6 is negative 5. And my inequality should still be facing the same direction. Now t is being divided by 5, so I need to multiply by 5 on both sides. So that should be t, negative 25. And I multiplied by a positive, so it should stay facing the same direction. So I should get t is less than or equal to negative 25. I put negative 25 in the center, closed circle, shade to the left. Okay, so we write down the last problem. We're going to have 44 plus 4x is less than 11 plus x. So I have variables on both sides, so I want to get rid of that first. So I would get rid of the x on the right side. How can I do that? Subtract x from both sides. X minus x cancels. That leaves me with 11. 4x minus x is 3x. And then I've got this 44 that needs to be brought down. My inequality should be facing the same direction. So I have 44 plus 3x is less than 11. Now I want to get rid of the 44 first by subtracting 44 from both sides. That's going to give me 3x and negative 33. Keep that facing the same direction. Now the x is being multiplied by 3, so I'm going to divide by 3. That gives me x, negative 11. I divided by positive 3, so it should be facing the same direction. So I should get x must be less than negative 11. So when I graph that, negative 11 should be in the center of my circle. It should be open, and I should be shading to the left.